Gavin Newsom sucks, and here's why.
I'm not, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. and, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
So he goes up there and says, I'm just like all of you black people. I got a low SAT score and I can't read. I'm just like you. And as expected, the left has basically been ignoring this, right? But can you guys tell me something? Do you guys think if Trump said this exact same statement, the left would be fine with it? Or do you think they would say it's racist? And fun fact about his book tour, look who he's spending his next stop with in New York City. Everyone's favorite liberal, Harry Sisson. I'm sure Harry's going to ask a lot of deep, hard questions when he's there.
So you mean to tell me Nicki Minaj has come for Governor Gavin Newsom yet again? And now his wife. If you guys have not been made aware, Nicki Minaj has gone on another X rant talking about Governor Gavin Newsom. And quite literally, I try not to pay attention to her rants because it's just nonsense. But since this has to do with like political things, I'm just going to talk about it briefly. So basically, Governor Gavin Newsom's wife, in a speech, she said she would teach her children that Donald Trump is not an acceptable leader, allegedly. Nicki Minaj decides to get on X and start talking about how she needs to keep Donald Trump's name out of her mouth, and everything that she says about Donald Trump is really how her husband, Governor Gavin Newsom, is. Are you trying to tell your husband something indirectly, X, Y, and Z? All I have to say is none of what she's tweeting really, matters. She's obviously going really, really hard for a political party. Good for her. She's coming out.
Yes, imagine if Trump said this. You would see how people will vibrate on social media. Gavin Newsom said this. I got triggered at some point. When you take a look at this, Gavin Newsom actually said this to a predominantly black crowd. I'm like you, 900 sad guy. I can't read. Is this his 2028 platform? Minorities are dumb, right? They can't read, can't get ID, can't prove citizenship. This is unreal. This is just like a phrase from Biden. He actually said something similar to this. If you don't see this to be, in fact, let me not pronounce the word because I hate to even talk about it. If you see this to be normal, then you are not okay. It's crazy, right?
And if Trump said what Newsom said, what will be going on right now? I'm telling you what will be going on. Remember when Trump just posted, it was an accidental post of the Obama thing, pastors spoke out. The news media had it on CNN, right? But this type of stuff happens when the Democrats, I want y'all to understand what he basically said. A 96 is 960 is basically you cannot read. He just went in front of a room full of black people, Gavin Newsom. Can you imagine that being Trump? And saying, y'all can't read. But they think that of us. They've said that a lot. They've said this to black people a lot. But then we're called coons. We are called Sambos because we vote Republican. We vote for the racist party, but they can tell us, but the Democrats continue to tell black people that voter ID, black people are too stupid to get a voter ID. That if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That I too got a 960 SAT scores when there's a lot of black people who get way better scores than 960. Basically, with that type of score, you can barely get in any college. That's what they think about us. That's why they don't feel like we're that smart, and we prove them right. We prove them right every 2 to 4 years. We prove the Democrats are absolutely right because we go out and we vote the same way every time. We go out and vote the same way. We go out and do the same thing over and over again. And you know what that's called? Insanity. When you make the same decisions over and over and over again, wanting a different result. So yeah, Gavin Newsom did. Can you imagine if it was Trump? Can you imagine if Donald Trump went out there and told a room full of black people, or a room full of white people, that black people can't score over 960 on SATs?
And I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. Maybe the wrong business to be in.
You're not afraid to go into red states.
No.
When I saw you slinging shots behind the coffee bar, I thought this guy might run for president.
I have no idea. The idea that a guy who got 960 on his SAT that still struggles to read scripts that was always in the back of the classroom, the idea that you even throw that out is in and of itself extraordinary. Who the hell knows? I'm looking forward to who presents themselves in 2028 and who meets that moment. And that's the question for the American people.
Is it fair to say after the 2026 midterms, you're going to give it serious thought?
Yeah, I'd be lying otherwise. I'd just be lying. And I can't do that.
Yeah. Sen Hannity posted this on X. Things in 1960 makes him like a black American. Let that sink in. Gavin Newsom responded in a way that you didn't give a ass about the President of the United States of America posted an app video of President Obama or calling African nation, but you are going to call me race for talking about lifelong struggles with dyslexia. Spare me your fake effing outreach. This is what he actually put on. I don't know if he sees what he actually said here to be okay or what exactly. I don't understand because a lot of people are outraged about this. That is, you can't be thinking to run for president saying some kind of things like this. These videos would haunt him. I understand. I know how media operate. The mainstream media will not carry this news. They will not talk about this at all. If he was Trump, you saw how they carried the Obama story. Everybody was talking about it. Even till today, they are still talking about it. Trump held a dinner with black people during the Black History Month. It was news. Everybody carried it. Oh, this. It always sounds different when it concerns Trump. But when it's their person, you will not see cackling the view talking about that. They will ignore the story. That is.
I believe this is your last day, though, right?
Yes, ma'am.
For now, you never know.
Boy, that Donald Trump, man, ain't he something else? Yeah, y'all know President Trump, the one y'all be calling race all the time. Man, did y'all see him the other day taking pictures with black people? You can't get no more racist than that. I mean, he actually touching black people. I can't. I mean, that's real racist. All up in the restaurant giving compliments to black people, getting in between them and stuff and taking pictures.
Take a listen.
Yes, I'm literally tired of this narrative about Trump. When it concerns black people, they always change it. I posted a video a few hours ago about this black grandma.
Oh boy, this grandmother right here. She just got on here.
He keeps it real just like grandma. I appreciate that because I can trust him because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president. I am filled, my cup runneth over. Because he allowed his
Yes, the hate this grandma is getting from black people is increasing every single time. I went through my feed on TikTok to actually see the videos they are putting out about this whole thing. I just realized people are crazy.
He's been falsely called racist.
You're kidding, right? No. I will pull you plethora of examples. I'm going to get my team in that room to start going through the internet of radical Democrats throughout the years, Ed, who have accused this president falsely of being a racist.
Let's call a thing. Donald Trump is a racist. There's no question in my mind.
It was a staffer who posted it. It was in fact a staffer who posted it.
Can we please roll sis?
He is not.
Who put that clip of the Obama
For the first time in history, HBCUs got permanent funding under the Trump administration.
That funding was started.
It is Black History Month.
I want to appreciate people constantly supporting me, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. Sometimes it is just good to be respectful, like the way I put out these videos. And as of the people who ask, why do you put short clips at the end? That is for the white algorithm. You can always skip. You can end here. You must not even watch that.
The award show crowd. Don't use it as a platform to make a political speech. You're in no position to lecture the public about people.
A person's home, it's very easy to understand.
When I look at that video, I don't see both sides in a dogmatic.
The Golden Globe for Best Editing goes to the Justice Department.
This is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
Yes. Of course, this is for the mother.
Babies are upstairs watching. Y'all better be up them damn phones and watching me.
Thank you, everyone. I'm a little in shock about that. Maduro.
Let your hatred and
Sit this one out. Well, these guys.
There you go.
Everybody knew that wasn't true. A dangerous relative as a likely suspect. A tip that led to her brother Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, being back on his own. In one instance, she said,
"We should have said nothing." The United States to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When people ought to have.
Yes.
absolute horror.
Hi, Mel Gibson. I'm in Italy. There is a quota system.
This is my 6th and last year hosting the Grammys. Song of the Year. Congratulations, Billie Eilish.